Do you have some insight into that, Grant? Personal insight?
I've seen him a few times.
Love cans a three. Caleb Love from deep. Wow. That's all you need to know about their experience. Love, zigzag move, contact. He finishes. Caleb Love showing off his abilities around the rim.
Forcing that turnover, Baycott doing it all.
Love the drive to the rim and pumping his fist.
Bird, Wisconsin has really just done everything right, executed, found open teammates, rebounded as North Carolina, Caleb Love knocks down a three-pointer. So
they're seniors trying to make their mark in the NCAA tournament for one final time potentially. Sharp attacks the rim for the throwdown.
Comes up empty on his first try. Marquette right now being given credit for 2 blocks. I think they actually had 3. Queth got him twice on the last in down. Three-pointer is good, and you know Caleb Love, just smart, will play a rotation of 9, maybe 10 here today. North Carolina will not. They'll stretch maybe to 7, but their starters log the heavy minutes as Love knocks down another 3.
Bouncy, but also can step out. Good in the pick and roll game. You see right there, a little soft touch off the glass.
Love wide open, and he knocks it down. Caleb Love off to a great start. Just 4 of 17.
Deep.
Here's Love again, feeling it. Black flying high, gets the offensive rebound, and Love splash down. Tar Heels up 22. Love, Stevie Mitchell in the game for Morcell, and Love hits one on him. Love's getting anything he wants right now. Carolina churning that clock, and with 9 to shoot, Love hits another one. Virginia Tech in the ACC tournament, just 2 for 10. It's a whole different ball game here in the NCAA tournament. Caleb Love putting on a show. Is from Poland. And he figures to be a one-and-done player at Baylor. He's a talent. In the corner, and that one is down. Another one good for Caleb Love. So Carolina up 11 with a ball here as we approach the halfway point of this first half. And Love on the attack. Oh, what a feed to Manic. Man, was that pretty.
Juzang, head and shoulder fake. Slapping at the ball. Terrific defender, Leaky Black. Up ahead. Catch. Layup. That's end-to-end action for Leaky.
Carolina ducked the bullet there without it going in with a 3-shot.
Manic gets his hand on it, and a takeaway for North Carolina.
Nice look.
Love, gets around Campbell, an electric slide layup.
Watch Campbell on this play. He steps across thinking, well, I got a shot at stopping him for a split second. But that is just incredible. A beautiful drive, and
4 players with exactly 10 points for the Tar Heels. Love, Baycott, Davis, and Manic. Love, Fendov. Oh, that's a tough hoop for Caleb Love. Davis hands to Love.
Pretty good pace again without the whistles being blown.
Crossover. Love. Oh, that is sweet.
But these guys are really showing some offensive talent.
UCLA is 5 of 10 from long range. Wow, that's really deep. Oh, Caleb Love. You gotta love it. 2 of the premier programs in the country. North Carolina, UCLA, trading shots in Philly.
Baycott staying away with those 3 fouls.
Love, fake, bank. Caleb Love, he is locked in.
Yep, he sure is. And nice.
Out to Love. Screen, switch, Love. Oh yeah!
Another beautiful shot by Love. Woo. And how about Campbell?
Love off the mark. Baycott trying to save. What an effort.
Fabulous effort.
Extended possession. Love again. He's got it. A straightaway tray to tie this game at 64.
I think the first 3 was a questionable shot, but he felt like it was going in. He's got nothing but confidence working down the stretch here.
Caleb Love is in his bag tonight in Philly.
So here's a terrific save. He just tosses it in the air, and look at Love. He can't wait to get a shot off. He's just in a zone.
Manic gives it up. Baycott swing. Love. Oh! Caleb Love connects!
Same thing could be said right here. One dribble, why not? Let her rip. St. Peter's getting the shot. They're comfortable with that trip, especially with that pick and roll up front. Real high pick and roll for Carolina outside.
Terrific move to the rim, Caleb Love. Good team defense as we've seen on display in this first half.
Yeah, the double teams down low have been good.
Love got it. A three.
Better not let him get warmed up a little bit and have them rattled. As Love goes deep again, that's an indicator that it's going to be a matchup defense.
Yep. And this was effective against Purdue.
Sure was.
Holloway switched to it. Love, well, that'll break the zone every time. Book it from long range for Caleb Love. Jim, this has been a chore on the offensive end for St. Peter's.
And it's a tip of the hat to North Carolina for their defense.
Love, oh, what a play! Love gets inside. And on the tie-up, North Carolina takes over. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first half.
Look at this.
Baycott in for the big finish. North Carolina has not lost a game this year when leading at the half. They've got a 36-17 advantage. 20 seconds to go first half. Love, banker is good. 129 all-time wins in the tournament for North Carolina. Baycott scores on the inside. +1.
Nice adjustment, too, by Hubert Davis coming out here. We've seen pick and rolls where guys have stopped.
Dasher, a little out of control.
Watch out.
Step in, steal.
Good
Davis,
look.
give it up. Love, upstairs. And he rocks the rim.
It's the open floor. You lay one out there, and Davis will get it. But this was a very unselfish pass for the finish.
And Carroll helping off Black.
Love with the floater, yes.
He's so much better when he does that. It doesn't settle deep. There's the slip. He should be able to offensive rebound if there's anything here.
Nice move by Love. Wow. Stolen away. That was forced by Johnson. Number 2. That's Love. Beautiful move.
What's Love got to do with it?
Yeah. Davis. Not this time. Tapped around. Out to Love. Gonna take it over Griffin. And a shot. That's a 3.
And that's big right there.
He's able to get anything in his area. There's a tough shot. Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, he got going with drives, as we noted, and now he's feeling comfortable. Where are you going?
Roach lost it. Davis was there. Up ahead. Love. He goes past Williams and lays it up and in. 11 points unanswered. Timeout, Duke. Love. 2 more for Carolina.
Baycott inside with the roll.
Love. Pretty shot.
And that's a tough shot right there. A floater from 15 feet.
One of several is Davis with 4 fouls. Circles around, bounce pass. Top of the key, Loves. What a shot. What a move.
Guys on the previous play, catching them in scramble mode, and right there, that is a difficult shot. Understanding Mark Williams is in foul trouble, attacking him and going around him. Great touch.
Might take a while. They're going down the stretch. They're going to run after 10.
Inside 30 overall. Love.
Ooh.
Top of the key.
Oh! Big time delivery.
The shot of the night to this point as Roach answers back with a quick 2.
You want to foul right away.
Remember, Duke's out of timeouts.
Got it ready. How about that shot?
This will only be a 1-and-1 at the other end.
The logo. Delivery.
Came into this game with 100 points during this NCAA tournament run. And there's Brown getting blocked. And that was last touch by Kansas. Looked like a good opportunity there for Brown. Came up short.
Nice pass ahead to get Love in this one-on-one situation.
Great awareness, too.
His first shot to drop from the floor. Go with a couple of free throws. 4 points.
There's a little pin down high-low for an open look. Great
His
screen.
shot. Yes.
Big-time play. Manic.
Davis got it all the way to the corner. Love is left open. And he's going to take advantage. Somehow able to get it with McCormick in the area. And what a possession to keep him alive. Love.
Gets time. Boy,
Once again, second chance opportunities.
Jerry Harkness on that Loyola team. Now you got to think, what is a good shot? Everything he does, he thinks is a good shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Got his 2,000th point, and he's been unreal since.
And he pointed at Jim.
With the layup.
McCormick just backed off, didn't want that foul.
And he works his way inside, rimmed one out. Pelle Larsson with a rebound.
You're Arizona, you got to run right now while this defense is trying to set up, and that's exactly what Caleb Love does.
Yeah, he put on the extra. Now goes baseline with the right hand. Trying to get his own miss. Boswell comes out of the pack with it. And the lead pass to Love. And he's fouled. And it goes. Thought it was going to rim out, but it stayed in.
Strong take by Love. Boswell.
They feed the paint to Johnson. And on Boswell, he's going to take the three over the big guy anyway. Caleb Love trying to keep it alive and did. Right back to him. He'll try a three. That's his first one. That one's off the mark as well. Ahead on the break. Fast break points they haven't had, and they still don't.
Great block by Love. You have numbers. You got to get a quality possession right there. I know Jones is an aggressive offensive player, but you got to get a good look.
Caleb Love for three.
That's a good look. Catch and shoot, wide open. Either that, maybe the staff doesn't like that player, or the player doesn't like the staff. It was one of those mutual divorces that was beneficial and worked out for everybody. Coaching staff from Carolina is actually still in contact with Caleb Love from time to time. Get some pick and pops for Holmes. Ball normally stays in drop coverage as we see Love with the steal.
Caleb Love, the crossover, and got it. Pac-12 Player of the Year. Caleb Love trying to feed it down to Ballo. Back outside, good ball movement. Love is going to get the last look for three and got it.
See some good ball movement here. Ballo catches it inside. Boswell swings it. Larson another quick swing. Love knocks down the three.
7-point lead, biggest of the game. Injection by Caleb Love.
Caleb Love with the excellent defense right there. And then he looks to the bench and gives the lockdown time. He's having none of it. He's plugged in. Look at this right here. Elvis thinks he has a layup. Watch out.
Love, little fade away from 18. Got it.
That's tough. That's tough. Really quick drive right quick behind the back to the jumper. Dayton going to an adjustment right here, giving them a 1-3-1 zone look. Trying to slow the Cats down.
Caleb Love trying to answer with a three, and that one just died on the back rim and then fell in. Right back to him from Boswell. They play catch on the right side. Love gets it where he wants it and got it.
Love has started this game out strong.
Wow. Player of the Year in the Pac-12, and he's on fire here in the first half.
Still has not scored, and he gives it up this time. He's 0 for 5. 6 offensive rebounds for the Cats here. And finally, Love is in the box score here. Caleb Love.
His ability to get position early allows him those two dribbles, a little turn to the baseline jump hook.
Nice hesitation by Caleb Love. And having a hard time finding open spaces. They switch it up. Here's P.J. Hall now, and he loses the handle. Turnover to start this second half. Keyshawn Johnson, nifty dribbling and a two-handed jam. The Cats and Love.
Well, not the way the Tigers want to start to begin the second half, which is a turnover. And then out in transition, Johnson able to utilize his ball handling ability, athleticism. Arizona has a little rhythm offensively.
Only down 4. Love drives. Love taking on Hall. Gets the contact and one. And puts the second foul on P.J. Hall.
Did we mention this Arizona team? And the church says hallelujah.
Oh, my God. All the pews were up. And a turnover. Love drives. Love lays it in. Arizona in front for the first time. 5-point game. Minute and a half to go. Love inside. Ballo to catch in the finish. That's open all day right now.
Inside of Ballo, not to be outdone. Wants to keep his team close. Down 3.
Was that the finisher? Arizona trying to stay in this. They're down 5. Shefflin all over Love. Love drives. Love the floater. Good. One possession game.
And to take higher percentage shots.
That's what Wilson wants to do, though. 90% of his shots come from three.
Oh, boy, Arizona's feeling it. 3 threes, and you knew that was coming a timeout quick. Caleb Love going right at Johnson with the runner.
He loves that shot, and he's so good going away with his left hand. Great pass.
The finish, another dunk. Vesar this time.
Not my best there, but he's curling it in and dropping it off.
Love takes care of it.
And they run the same play.
There's Love with the three. His heart's up in frustration. He's got 10.
Let's see what we can do. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, panic here from Tommy Lloyd early. Coming out of that timeout, Owaka, good body control in for 2.
Looking with that turn down. Now the help comes. You got to recover to Owaka. That's one where
takes another bump. Owaka wraps him up and it forces another turnover. Arizona's on the move. Caleb Love, the transition. That rims out. Love gets it right back and puts it back. Arizona on a 6-0 run because of this Wildcat lineup that they have in right now, forcing another turnover out of the timeout. Love just snatches it out of the air.
Kwame Evans is coming over, but they will pass guys off.
Certainly something that Tommy Lloyd talking about calling that timeout. Caleb Love, a zone buster for 3. Love leading the way with his 15 points. Drives, drops it off. Vesar! Pared down, but rise up for the big fella.
Vesar is going to have here. If you're not early as the strong side low man, and he's barely even in your screen, it's Kwame Evans. He falls asleep. Henry Vesar is up here.
He's got a 20-point game, his 6th of the season.
Wow.
Rattles it in.
Flying off this thing. There's the turn down. Shellstad's got to make him use it. Caleb Love getting it done from 3.
Lewis to Vesar. Try to give him that shot. Hands off to Love. He saw his opening. And the hesitation.
And then you got that hesitation and go. Blowing by Biddle. Caleb Love is hanging on rims.
He's got the last 7, too, for Arizona, and he comes around to get the handoff. Between the legs, Caleb Love.
Man.
Oh! We've got the player of the year, Caleb Love, tonight.
8.5 to go in this first half. Love. Nipple right with him. Contested 3 is true. First one for Caleb Love.
So he's reaching, trying to protect that left shoulder.
Caleb Love for 3. Got another one. His second made 3, starting to get it going a little bit.
Cooper flag, but not to be outdone. Young fella in the corner, spotting up. Right back at you.
He's got 31 points created tonight of the 62. Half the points created by Cooper Flag. It's a nice answer for Caleb Love. Arizona's going to need a lot more of that. In regulation here, and a trip to the Elite 8 with Alabama waiting. Love, wow, strong take to the basket. Explosive finish for Caleb Love. Duke's lead is 15 with the ball. Sion James looking for Flag, stolen by Love.
Did it to the wrong side.
Love pulls the 3, got it! Ooh, Vesar almost threw it away. Love now drives, Love hangs, wow! With the left hand and one! A brilliant finish by Caleb Love.
And is that foul on Malawatch? If it is, that's 4.
Townsend to Love, Love with Knipple on him, up top, off the glass, score it! Caleb Love, what an impressive run here, and one. Vesar, good block out, gets the rebound, here comes Bradley, no look, Caleb Love dunks it down. Arizona in transition. Caleb Love on the receiving end. 33 points for Caleb Love.